throughout this whole campaign. Not one. They have selected for you who they think should be the new councillors and new mayors, and gagged people and censored people like myself. So no doubt about it, it's been corrupted already. And so we need, folks, I believe, to bring back genuine heart to this city, that we bring back leaders who actually care. And as I said, you can delegate managers, you can delegate accountants and bean counters, but you can't substitute heart and people that care. My track record as an NZRN, a nurse for 30 years and a pastor, I've spent my whole life genuinely loving, caring and advocating for people. Now, I'm not a man who has all the answers, I'm not an academic man in terms of accountants and figures, but as I said, you can delegate that. We have those people, those brilliant skills that we need. So this whole campaign has been about I hear, I care, because I genuinely do. And we want people who actually care beyond the sweetness of campaign words, beyond the rhetoric of campaign trying to coerce and grab votes. We want caring councillors. We want a caring mayor that is going to care about you, your family, your condition, your city for the whole next 3 years, not just over the campaign. All right, so that's my little spiel for this morning. So this whole idea of this campaign over the last 3 months is about giving you a darn good listening to, hearing your heart, hearing your concerns. Now, I'm going to ask if, Mike, would you grab the mic off Mel? And if you have a concern on your heart about Christchurch, if you have an issue you want to raise, or maybe you have a question for me, that's fine. Mike's got the mic. Mike with the mic, make that nice and simple. And just put your hand up, he'll bring the microphone over, and you can share your concern, what's on your heart, what's on your mind, or perhaps even a question.
Hello.
Kia ora.
Yep. Kia ora. My name's Ira King. I worked in the earthquake works with search and rescue.
Thank you.
And the fire service. Been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. Warden Hospital has let me down on several occasions. They've pushed me away. I'm now homeless. I can't go back to my family. I've got 4 beautiful children and a partner of 28 years because I've been suffering with this condition for over the last 12 years. I was in the city pulling people out of buildings.
Thank you, my friend.
Cutting them out of lifts, getting them on the choppers into Hagley Park. Police have arrested me several times. I've had a judge that has known my condition for quite some time, trying to support me. They're no longer going to arrest me and put me in jail. They're now trying to seek some proper help for me. And I've been homeless for like over a year now. And I'm getting sick and fucking tired of people pushing me away and trying to give me the fucking help that they're trying to give me. And I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just walking these streets. I haven't been in this city for over 6 years because of the memories and the smells of the CTV building. The police inspector told me that he remembered me in the CTV building when I was pulling people out of there. The smoke, the inhalation, the smells of the rotting food and everything like that, flies, the infestation and everything like that. And all I'm trying to do is go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. And I'm suffering. That's my peace.
Wow. Hey, thanks so much for sharing that. You know, here's a man who's showed that he cares, invested so much of himself in loving people when they desperately needed the most in the rubble of the Christchurch earthquake, and has seen and experienced things that you know, none of us really want to experience, and been left on the rubble, scrap heap of himself in terms of services and needs. And I want to say to you, my friend, I hear you, man, I care, mate. My background has been 30 years in mental health, and one of the things I specialised in was post-traumatic stress disorder as a therapist. My friend, if you want, you talk to me afterwards and I'll be happy. I'll be honoured to sit down with you and to personally help you as a therapist on your PTSD, because that's something I've specialised in my mental health training and as a therapist, my friend. So you hit me up afterwards, mate, and we'll get together, because PTSD, anxiety is something that people can be treated for, and there's no excuse, and it's abhorrent to me. It makes me angry, and it makes me sick that gentlemen like this who've given so much can be tossed on the scrap heap of our city without the proper care and support. Makes me angry, makes me sick, and it hurts, it saddens me. So my friend, you come and see me afterwards and I'll be happy to spend as much time with you and support you in getting some great strategies and skills to get through this, my friend, okay? So you get a good sleep. But I'm passionate about mental health, and one of my policies is that if elected mayor and council, everyone in this city should have access to mental health services that are actually effective at work and free, whether you're an individual, whether you're a couple, or whether you're a whānau or a family. This is the thing, we've lost heart. We're worrying about $20 million cycleways and building stadiums, and there's gentlemen like this who are hurting, whose lives have been decimated, and you know what? The officials don't give a damn. And that's why I'm running, because I do. I hear and I care. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate you sharing that, and please do come and see me, and I'll do whatever I can, my friend, to support you in that journey. It's a journey you can take, and there's healing for it, and there's recovery for it. And it just sickens me that there's just one example of hundreds or thousands across the city, people suffering and in distress and aren't being taken care of. Spend the money where it counts, people, not a flippin' 4K cycleway for 22 million bucks when you have people in the city hurting, families, individuals with whānau. How would you run your own family? Priorities, you love people, you take care of them, their basic needs, and then you spend the other money where it's needed, but not at the expense of human beings. Because every human being, regardless of race, religion, background, gender, what have you, has priceless intrinsic value. And that's what I'm bringing to the council and the mayor should I be elected. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Aranui. Any other comments or things people want to get off their chest this morning, or questions? Just put your hand up and Mike will bring you the mic. This is what this is about. It's about genuine public representation, government officials that actually listen and give you a darn good listening to, and not just a listening to, but actually do something about your concerns. So one of the policies that I'll be fighting to implement very quickly is the URNT policy, URNT, Urgent Response and Needs Task Force, so that the council actually pulls finger and gets things done that need to be done, rather than getting caught up in the bureaucracy and people waiting for years for simple solutions. I sent an email to the council 2 months ago on behalf of someone here in Christchurch asking 2 simple questions. I still haven't heard anything back. That's not cool, it's not okay. We need to hear people's concerns and respond to them in a timely and swift and effective manner. Anyone else got anything they want to get off their heart this morning? Anything they want to share, a question or anything? One of the first things I'm going to be doing the first week, if I get elected as mayor or council, is implement weekly face-to-face dialogue with the community. So at least a couple hours a week, probably in the council building, tea and coffee, and anyone in Christchurch, any resident can come and share their heart like this gentleman did. Share their concerns and be listened to. And not just listened to, but something resolved. And I'm into hearing what the people of Canterbury have to say, and also taking on board their experience and their wisdom, identifying the problems and the solutions like they did after the earthquakes. People came and shared ideas and solutions, and they were implemented. Why did that stop? Why did that stop? Let's get our people involved in this city, because a lot of people out there have the wisdom, have the life experience, and they have the motivation and the desire to get involved in their city and help. A lot of people out there aren't expecting $1 for it. A lot of people aren't expecting to get money for it. I don't care about the money, who cares? But a lot of people want to get involved and share their life experience and wisdom and be a part of this city and make a difference. What about you? What do you think? Any other thoughts or questions? Anything you want to share this morning? All right, well, we're not going to keep you all day today, so just want to say thank you so much for all your support. Next Saturday morning is the last I Hear, I Care in the Square, but it's not the last of me hearing and caring. I hope I get the opportunity come October the 8th to continue doing just that from within the council, either as a councillor or mayor. Hey, it'd be great to see a big upset, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be great? Let's see what happens. Wonders do happen, folks. You never know. There's a lot of support growing out there. So in the meantime, if you want to help to get someone like me into council or as mayor, spread the word. We've got flyers here to share. Get your vote in. Your last postal vote needs to be sent by October the 4th. You can drop your vote into the council centre, but get in there, get the votes going. Support with the pop-up campaigns if you can. If you want to deliver some flyers and that, let me know. We'll get them all out and we'll do our darndest, as we have been doing, with a fantastic team of support like the people here, going red hot, punching above our belt, making a difference for our city and our people, so that we can be the city that is the envy of all the cities in New Zealand. A happy, healthy, thriving and free Christchurch. Thanks for your attention this morning.